Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the real Robin Williams. Welcome to this video. I'm excited to shoot this video. I actually was asked a question about what is it that you actually do once you join the HBA, and I realized that most of my videos that I've shot before this video, it kind of dived into what do you get? You got these products, you get these commissions and things like that, and it doesn't really cover what is it that you're going to be doing once you get in. And so I would say overall, the goal is to get you running a successful home business. And when you come in, you have to ask yourself a question. You have to ask yourself if you want to run the Home Business Academy and sell the Home Business Academy product as your business, or if you want to sell in your own product, something that you're already promoting and already building when you join the Home Business Academy. There is a third option, that's to join both. But from my experience, most people will need to, I think I said to join both, but to build both, build HBA or your personal business. But from my experience, most people need to start with one or the other, right? I always recommend starting with the Home Business Academy for reasons hopefully I'll cover later on. But I understand that some people come with a passion with their particular company that they're already building and they want to get that off the ground and running. But I do not recommend most people to come in to try to build HBA and their business at the same time. Mainly because, most people aren't successful in building a business, and it's better to concentrate and focus on one thing, one avenue, one path. Okay, so that's my first thing I would tell you to look at when you come join the HBA. Then once you figure out what it is that you want to do, you want to build HBA or you want to build your own business, your next thing is to kind of get your foundation set. Okay, so not necessarily jump right into marketing, but you want to get your foundation set. And that's one of the things I really like about the Home Business Academy is that they don't just say, hey, join this business, go out there and plaster stuff on your Facebook wall and all this other stuff. They actually try their best to prepare you for your business and the things that you're about to start accomplishing, achieving, and learning. Okay, so this entire time you will be growing and learning, right? You will be growing and learning into the person that you want to be around business, right? So the foundation is truly important because if you start building a business without a good foundation, then things aren't going to look good for you later down the line. So what I mean by foundation is they go over how to organize your business. Okay, so how are you, saving your passwords? What, tools can you use to better your journey as you're going with this learning process? That's some of the stuff that you can do personally on your computer. But they also go over foundational stuff such as learning who your ideal client is. And that is something that a lot of people, skip. And it's very dangerous when you skip that part, because once you pass that part and you start marketing, you'll most likely not get any results if you don't know exactly who you market to. So they touch on the foundational stuff. Now, there are meetings that you can come to if you have questions as you're going along. You can definitely come to meetings and things like that. But it's fairly simple. I would say the biggest thing for you to do is not to skip any videos, to come in with the mindset that you want to learn and grow. And, some of that stuff may sound boring to people, but it ultimately is what's going to get you results in your business. And fortunately, we're in an industry where a lot of people skip that part, and it doesn't do them justice when they're going to market a business. So after you set that foundation, then maybe, okay, we're ready to get into some marketing things, right? And I can go show you the back office here shortly, but you want to find out the best way for you and your business the best way to reach out to your audience. So one of the mistakes that a lot of marketers make when they jump into anything new, they try to be everywhere, at one time. They try to do a whole bunch of platforms and things like that. And there's nothing wrong with marketing on different platforms, especially in today's age or in today's I don't know what you want to call it, technology that they have, the shorts and stuff like that. It's not uncommon for people to have, different things out there. But for somebody that's new, I think it's best to start with one platform. And let me back this up. Now, I'm telling you, it's best to start with one platform. But I also failed to mention in the beginning of the video that this is your business. You can do whatever you want, right? We give you the best advice that we could give you, right? And you can decide to move forward with it or not. But I will tell you that, if you decide to do things your own way without having a mentor or coach to tell you that's what you should be doing, you could be in for a longer journey, if that makes sense. But we advise you to do one marketing strategy, one platform once you get into the marketing piece of your business. Now, when it comes down to what will I be doing and HBA when I get started, part of that depends on you and how you want to market your business. Now, some of the top marketing strategies will be Facebook. You got Instagram, you got YouTube. Those are the top. TikTok, I would say those are the 4 top things. I've been hearing a lot about Pinterest. I don't mess with them. They don't mess with me. So I don't really know much about Pinterest, but I have heard some people having success with that. But depending on the process, right? So you may come in and find that your market is not on Pinterest. They're maybe on Facebook, or your best bet is YouTube, right? So you'll find what the best interest is. Your primary focus should be your audience, like where they're actually at. And then the second thing you should be looking at is kind of like your personality or what you like to do. So some people may not be good for YouTube videos because they're like, I don't want to put my face out there. But it may be more beneficial for you to go out there anyway. Okay. So you'll pick a particular place to go to. And then, that's when you get the ball rolling with a marketing strategy. Okay. So it all depends on you and what you decide to market, how you decide to market, and things like that. As a whole, right? As a whole, you'll ultimately be following, just a second. Let me go bring up HBA page. All right, so hopefully I have this set up somewhat decent for you all. So what I did is I logged into the Home Business Academy, and what I did, I came to the affiliate zone. This is one of the first areas that you'll start out with, and this is also an area, not necessarily on this page, but you'll be focused on this formula you'll learn here on this page throughout your entire journey. And one of the things I really love about this formula that we have here, I guess we could call it a formula. Yeah, they call it a formula too. One of the things I love about this formula is it is an actual formula. They actually came up, they actually knew what it took to build a business point blank. So, but they came up with the little cool title SG4G formula. Okay, that was like a little tongue twister slider for me, but the SG4G formula, I can't say that really fast. And what I love about that is that it actually would work anywhere. So say you come in here and you're like, okay, can I use the SG4G formula to build my own business and not the HBA since I don't want to build that? Yes, you can. Okay, so I'm going to go over it slightly for you. Just so you can understand what it takes to build a business, no matter where you're at. HBA just does a really good job in teaching you and dissecting each section for you and helping you grow and learn and stuff like that. So, when you come in, you'll go through this video, and this video, they'll explain the SG4G. Now, instead of me going through all of this here in the video, I didn't have any text. I put it in a text for you right here. And so the SG4G is a formula that you should be, again, doing every day. Now, this is going to be like the blanket formula. So what that means is I'm not going to tell you in detail what you're going to be doing yet, or give you example. I can give you examples actually. But again, this depends on the person that is building a business and how you choose to build your business. Hopefully that's making sense. So SG stands for System and Groups, which is pretty cool. The reason why I love this is because the HBA does a phenomenal job with teaching you everything you need to know with building a business. They've done a great job, so much because not because, but they've done such an awesome job that when people ask questions, most of the questions that they ask, I could simply go back here, grab a link, and send them the link, and that video will answer that question. Okay. And I really love that because it kind of gives us freedom, right? It gives us freedom to be able to, you know, just give somebody a simple tool or resource, and then allow them to go and learn on their own and grow on their own. And then if they have questions, they can come back to the groups for more understanding. They could come back to the Zooms. But let me move on. So the system is our training, basically, that we have back here. This is something that you should be utilizing before you go jump to ask questions about the business. Everything that HBA does takes you to the next step you're supposed to be on, and it also takes you to the next step for a reason, right? So that means that you shouldn't be skipping steps once you come into the HBA. Just to give you an example, you join HBA, boom, you get like 3 or 4 emails depending on how many products you get. Then these emails actually tell you how to set up your accounts, how to become an affiliate, how to log in, and things like that. And it kicks you over to this system and say, start here. Okay. So you start here, you join these groups and things like that. It takes you to the next step. And then your job is to plug into this system. Your job is to go to these videos. So if you go here, you see step 1 of 4, you don't want to go watch the first video and then don't do anything else. You got to go through all of these steps in order to get the things up and running. Now, this particular page is for people who want to promote HBA. And most people do come in that way. But if you're not coming in that way, we'll pretty much, you know, tell you the route to come through. But ultimately, you'll still be doing this formula. Now, where's my little page that I had? All right, cool. So again, the first one is the system. I just explained that to you. We have a very thorough system back here, so you'll be studying and growing, right? And the next one is groups. That's basically plugging into our communities and our you know, our events that we have. So we have a Facebook group for all members. We also have a Telegram group for premium members where you can ask questions and things like that. But the cool thing is we also have a Monday night mastermind where you can come ask questions for your business, as well as we have a 11 a.m. EST mastermind 5 days a week that you can come to ask any questions that you may have. It's also a good way to look over the shoulder of these 7-figure earners that's willing to help you and show you inside of their business. Literally, when Paul writes up his email, that's the same email I get. I get to see how he builds his business and his mindset behind the things that he's doing and why he's doing it. Literally, when Mike get on, he shoots his short videos, and you know, he tells you how to frame your videos and how to cut it, you know, cut things. He gets a little techie, which is cool for people who have trouble with technology. You get to see that over the shoulder, and boom, I go to his page or his reels, I see that same video. There's no hiding things or secret behind the secrets here. You get to see over their shoulder. So you really want to plug yourself into these groups, get to know the community. The community is absolutely amazing. I do need to go back there and show you guys the Facebook group, but that's the groups. We also have a 9 a.m. EST Think and Grow Rich mastermind that you can plug in for your mindset training and things like that. So it's a lot of stuff that you could plug in here. You don't have to plug into everything because it's like at least 11 hours of stuff each week. So we don't expect for you to go to everything, but you can if you want, or you can plug into the things that you know that you need for your business, right? The next thing is the 4 G's. So the first G is to grow. This the same thing you should be doing in any business, right? You need to grow, whether it's with skill set, with mindset. They even added health, right? Because if you don't have health inside of, if you don't have health, basically you're going to have a hard time building your business. Like, I've been through some weird stuff lately, and it really showed me that it's hard to concentrate when you're going through pain and when you're going through issues and when you're tired because you're not at a healthy state. Okay. So it's important for you to grow as much as you can. And what I love about the HBA, you can see I just tapped on the health. They're not all about just business, right? It's about the whole person and his community. Yeah, most of the focus is business because that's what this is. But I love that piece as well. The next G will be to give value. This is how you're going to say, hey, I like Facebook. I'm going to write Facebook posts and do reels and videos or whatever I want to do on Facebook and give value to people. I'm building my list. I want to write an email to give value to people every day. Maybe I want to do Instagram or do some Instagram reels or posts and give value there every day. And the way you give value is simply by learning, right? You can learn from the system, the groups, from what you're reading and studying every day. The things that you learn all the way up into this second G, that's what you're going to use to give value. You can simply give value by your experience. A lot of people think they don't have a lot to give, but that is doing yourself and other people a disservice. But you'll find a way, whether it be video, text, audio. A lot of people can do podcasts and things like that. You'll find a way to give your message to the masses or to your current audience, however you want to do that. We teach you how to do that as far as the strategies, but your job is to show up and just do it, right? Get leads, right? You cannot build a business without getting any leads. It has to be done. It's something you can't skip, okay? If you just stop here, you wouldn't have a business. Okay. So we teach that you have to find a way to get leads every day. Now, does this mean you're going to get leads every day? Everybody don't get leads every day. I don't get leads every day. I try to, I probably do more than I think because I do a lot of relationship building, but I try to get leads as much as possible through Facebook, through YouTube. That's what I particularly do. There's some people that go to TikTok and they just sweep up leads, right? But the point is, if you're in a business and you're not getting leads, you need to plug into the training that's provided to you. If you don't understand anything in the training, you come to the Zooms or the groups to ask those questions. Please do not be afraid to ask questions. Some people I see, they're like, I'm so afraid to ask this dumb question in the group. No question is a dumb question. I will tell you that it is important for you to go through the system. But say you can't find where to find this information, ask the question, right? And we'll point you to the right video. And then again, you're like, hey, I'm stuck at minute 22. I don't understand this. You can go ask questions. Like, it's easy, right? But your job is to get trained. Like, as long as you're growing on those skill sets, wherever grow is at, okay, as long as you're growing on those skill sets, you're not going to have a problem getting leads, okay? And we teach you how to get leads, whether it's through prospecting or you should really be getting it in an autoresponder, right? You should be able to get the leads in an autoresponder, but we teach you all of that, and that way you can communicate with your folks, okay? And the next is get sales. And like, as much as this sounds like something that should be obvious, a lot of people don't make it up to this part of the SG4G formula. Okay. And it could be for many reasons. It could be for the fact that they never even plugged into the system, right? They never even plugged into the system. Or maybe they're going along, they're doing a great job, right? They even get leads, right? They get leads, cool, but they're not asking for the sale, right? So your job is to get sales, okay? And don't be afraid. Everything in this SG4G formula is covered in our platform. And also, again, you can ask questions. So if you're like, oh man, this is what I got to do, I don't know how to do it. That's what the HBA is here for. It's going to teach you how to do all of these things. Okay. So whether you choose blogging or podcasting or Facebook marketing, whatever you choose, Reddit, wherever you choose to market your business, that is the system that you have to go through. And depending on the platform would depend on what you're doing. And the ultimate thing is consistency and discipline, showing up every day to do this stuff, growing every day. Even if you feel like you fell flat on your face, get up and just continue on doing it. And it becomes fun. It becomes a fun journey to share your success with others and things like that. So that's all I have for you in this video. I wanted to shoot that to you. If you want to get started with the Home Business Academy, there should be a link at the top of the description of this video. And once you click on that, it'll open up our all-in-one sales page. This is the way I prefer people to plug in. Is the internet going? Come on, internet. Come on. I'm like, this thing moving too slow. All right, hopefully they don't autoplay. Okay, cool. So I highly suggest that you read this entire page. Watch the video, right? Understand what it is that you're purchasing, okay? You know, I had a lot of videos on this about what you're getting, but this kind of tells you what it is that you're purchasing and what you're getting into. And once you're comfortable and this resonates with you, I recommend that you find a green button on this page. You click on that green button. Once you click on that green button, you'll have to fill out this information here. Fill out your credit card information, and I highly suggest, especially if you want the full HBA experience, I highly suggest that you get the premium, which is this yellow box. Now, once you check this, you'll have premium free for 2 weeks. Then it'll be $125 per month after the 2 weeks. Okay, so I just want to make sure I don't just tell you to click the link and you don't know what you're getting. Read this to see what you're getting, to see the cost. Click this link, and then basically you'll still be paying just you'll just be paying $25 a day. You'll get a few bonuses, and what I love about these bonuses is that it's there to help you on your journey. It's no junk bonuses. So as you get to your email marketing piece, you get to utilize the email, ultimate email and traffic swipe file, right? You'll have those bonuses available to you, as well as some surprise bonuses for me. I'll have some coaching sessions for you, as well as some really cool bonuses to get you started in the right way. And that's all I have for you, and I see you on the top. Peace.